Okay, start recording. Okay, so from your P1, okay, let's check what are the topics that we already done. Number one, we have algebra, quadratic. Okay. Number two, we have function and graph. Number three, we have coordinate geometry. Then I continue with number four, which is our AP and GP. Okay, series. Okay, series. Then we still have number five, circular measure. So far we did completed this, and this. Okay, we have circular measure. 6, we have trigo. Number 7, we have differentiation. Number 8, we have integration. Okay, so today we enter circular measure. Okay, we'll continue with the circular measure first. So let's see. Topic 5. Okay, circular measure. Okay, so this topic is about shapes. Okay, so shapes. Okay, we have like for example, square, rectangle, circle, triangle, uh, parallelogram, rhombus, a kite. Okay, a kite, maybe a trapezium. Okay, so so you are required to know about shapes. So usually what are the things that we discuss for shapes? Maybe we discuss about the parameter, okay, which is length, okay, or maybe area. So these are the two items that we actually consider the most, and usually we will expect the students to know about the properties of the shape as well. Okay, so for this under this topic, okay, we focus on two parts. One is a solution of triangle, solutions of triangle. Okay, B is a circular measure. Okay, so let's see. Okay, under this topic we split into solution and triangle and circular measure. So A, solution triangle, solutions of triangle. Okay, so for 3 points, for any 3 points, if we join them up together, so we actually can form a triangle. Okay, as a standard notation, we can actually have A point, vertex A, vertex B, and vertex E, C here. And standard writing, the opposite side of the A we will write as a small letter A, small letter B, and small letter C. Okay, so to differentiate between the angle and the length. Okay, so this is a very standard way for us to write this. Okay, so and if with all of this relationship that we have here, we have a few relationships that actually can appear. The first one is sine rule. Okay, the sine rule says, okay, the sine rule says the length, okay, over sine of A, angle A, the opposite side, okay, as an opposite angle that you actually can see from here. So it will be equals to B over sine B equals to C over sine C. Okay, so this is the sine rule that we have. Then number 2, we have cosine rule, the cos rule. Okay, the cos rule. So the cos rule that we have, okay, let's say I have my subject is A, okay, Let's say my subject is A. So I can write as A square. Okay, this one as my subject. I will write the others is on the this side. Okay, the others is on this side. Okay, the others is on this side. So I can actually write them as b square plus c square minus 2bc cos A. So from this relationship, if let's say A is your subject, then the opposite side, you can see the two side and one angle can be expressed in the form of the length square minus 2 times the two sides length and the cos of the angle. Okay, so if let's say you have B as your subject here, if let's say B is a subject, then it will be opposite side. So you will have A square plus C square minus 2AC cos B. Okay, similarly, if you have you're writing C as your subject, then you have a C square equals to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. So these two relationship here is actually telling us that if I have a triangle, it will fulfill these properties. Okay, the angle and the length can be related in this method. Okay, in this method. So one important thing, one important characteristic that students need to know is if let's say I have a triangle with the longest side, longest, okay, the angle will definitely give us the biggest angle. Okay, it will definitely give us corresponding to the biggest angle. This is something common knowledge that students need to know. Other than the sine rule and the cosine rule, what are the rules that actually can appear when we deal with the triangle? So we can actually calculate area of triangle. Okay, area of triangle. Area of a triangle can be actually expressed in the form of by using the neighbor side as well. Okay, let's say I have this one as my neighbor, okay, or this one as my neighbor, or this one as my neighbor here. So the area of triangle can be expressed in the form of 1 over 2. Let's say I'm referring to A and B here first, A, B sine C. Okay, or maybe I refer to the BC first, okay, AC first. So I have a 1 over 2 AC sine B. Or it also can be written as 1 over 2 of BC sine A. Okay, so it depends on during exam when you draw a triangle, all you need to do is just figure out whether you have enough information or not. If let's say is this one we have a complete information, maybe you can check is this one do we have a complete information, or maybe this side you have a complete information. If you the one that with the complete information, you can actually apply it. Okay, so all of these the three rules here actually involve with angle. What if I don't have any angle involved? Okay, what if I don't have any angle involved? So the area of triangle, okay, we can actually use Heron's formula. Okay, we can use Heron's formula. In the event that I don't have any angle involved, I only have the three sides. So area of a triangle will be following the formula square root of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Okay, where s is actually half of ABC, a plus b plus c is a half of the parameter. Okay, so as you can see, we only look at the length A, the length B, and the length C as the no angle involved. Okay, so with this, students need use this formula to actually work on the questions. Okay, so maybe I should put in some question first. Okay, please wait for a while. Let me put in some questions that you can actually do. Okay, that dealing with the first part of the topic. Okay. 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 Then okay. Okay. So you don't need to rush. Okay, you actually can learn how to do this solution of triangle first before we actually enter the second part, circular measure. Okay, sorry again. You don't. This is your questions. Okay, the exercises. We don't need to rush. You actually can try to master the solution of the triangle first before we actually enter the circular measure. Okay, so of course, for whatever the questions that we have here, students will be expected to know how to actually apply this rule to actually get the answer. Okay, so that's all for now. Stop recording.